We are, yes. I see. Okay. Wow, there goes the notifications. That's good. I just saw my monitor freeze up there for a second. It kind of scares me. We're going to be talking about a virus that CNN is reporting that a scientist has discovered. And I'm going to just remind all of you that watch this show on the reg. You can refer back to multiple times on this show in California where I said, as the climate warms, the permafrost is going to melt, the icebergs is what I would say, are going to melt, and viruses are going to come out that we've never seen before. And I said those viruses are going to be dangerous and things that have never been exposed to humanity before. I said it could be Ebola on steroids, it could be anything, right? What do you know? Not only was I right, but these scientists are going to gain a function us right into our very own extinction. They just won't learn. Barack Obama warned America. He said, look, I'm going to put an end to this gain of function research. There's no reason for you to be doing, to be steroiding up viruses and making them stronger and more resistant and able to transfer to humans. There's no reason for you to do that. Because what you're going to end up doing is you're going to create something and then you're going to make a mistake and then you're going to infect all of humanity. Oh boy. Did that just happen? So, did it? I don't know. I mean, the facts aren't out yet completely, and I see a lot of people jumping to that conclusion very quickly. But, just because one other agency is saying it doesn't make it so, and I want to see the evidence that proves it. I want to see the evidence, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm an evidence guy. I want to see the evidence. It's not asking a lot. I'm going to assume we have a problem with the chat. I'm just going to say hi. See if anybody else can chat. I'm not seeing a single chat. I really didn't want to have to refresh it. But if one of you could just type something in the chat and let me know that it's working, I'll give you like 20 seconds and then I'll refresh it. I've got a really exciting video for you guys today from the creek. Some new work that I've done down there. If you guys... Hey, there we go.
Treasure Coast Waters.
Hey, Treasure.
The garden is live in the Beamer.
You drive a BMW?
Killer GB 420.
Hey, Killer GB!
Here.
Welcome back to my show.
Hayden Hughes.
Hayden Hughes.
Hello.
Hayden Hyden Hoden. What's up,
Robert
buddy?
the Connoisseur.
Hayden Hyden Hoden.
Hi.
Hayden Hyden Hoden. What's up, Hayden Hughes? Robert the Connoisseur. What's up, buddy? So... we are in the midst of a massive amount of hypocrisy and stupidity.
Hey, Nate.
Me and my buddy, we were talking about technology today and how it seems to be going backwards. White House lashes out at Tucker Carlson, extraordinary rebuke. I wonder if that's the thing I was looking for, guys. Earlier today and I couldn't find it.
Jeff Lund. Good evening, NAY.
No, that is not.
Treasure Coast Waters. Oh yeah, pal, push M series monster cheers. Killer GB 420. Did you see the Charles Hoskinson video labeled Why I Care?
Jeff, hello. Treasure. Oh, yeah. Pal Push. M series. Yeah. Did you see the Charles Hoskinson video?
Hayden Hughes.
Why I Care? No. They talk about her, but they don't have a video of her speaking about it. Tucker Carlson late mocked.
Sightseers.
Mocked by late night hosts. Yeah. That doesn't help me at all.
Billy Ballantyne.
Billy, hello.
Sup? Yeah, they're mad at Tucker 'cause he exposed the cops letting Buffalo Boy in the Capitol and touring him around.
Yeah, that was.
Even unlocking doors for him.
Yeah, that was weird, right? It was weird, but you know, 2 police officers ushering one dude around doesn't undo what hundreds, if not 1,000, other rabid Trump supporters did to that building that day. It doesn't undo it. So I think it's interesting that there's so many people that take Tucker's news dump release as some kind of rebuke of the freaking January 6th videos that we can all put our eyes on and see at any time. It's just so it's silly, you know. And Tucker Carlson is a very silly person. You know, he thinks he has something. He thinks he found something. Oh, you found 2 police officers not doing their job? Ooh, okay, so that negates everything that happened on that day. Ooh, you know? This was the January 6th press conference. Okay. So I got that information. So let's see which one we watched today. The one we watched today was from, it says March 6th. Why did they say January 6th? Called January 6th. Oh, with reporters on Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. So what day was Wednesday? Okay, what day was Wednesday? Wednesday is today. Today's Wednesday. The press briefing was on the 6th, which was a Monday. So I wonder if there was another press briefing today.
Billy Ballantyne. Day after Tuesday today.
Huh. Weird, right? I don't get it. All right. So anyway, that's not even what I really wanted to cover. Okay. The reason I went to CNN was to show you this permafrost melting article. Let me see if I can find it. Here, I found it. This is psychotic. I shared this on Twitter earlier. You guys that follow me on Twitter, you would have already gotten this. If you take a moment to go to Twitter before my shows or whatever, and just go through my feed really fast, and you'll see a lot of these stories if you want to participate in them prior or get an early take on them or whatever. Yeah. Cores of Earth drilled from Siberian permafrost have been analyzed to detect frozen viruses. Hey, look at all the science and technology CNN is bragging about. They're really tooting their horns about the science, about the gains of the functions. We're gaining the functions like crazy over here. Just give me a second to show you this. Okay, here, look at this. Just put your eyes on this. And just try with me. Just try with me. I'm sorry. I know my mom's over there trying to watch TV, so I'm going to just do a couple things to make it a little quieter over here because I know I'm about to start yelling. So let me just pull this stuff down here. Okay, great. I just had to soundproof me a little bit so I can just kind of, this stuff gets me a little wound up. So scientists have revived a zombie virus. Have revived a zombie virus that spent 48,500 years frozen in permafrost. Because we can't leave it well enough alone.
I've never seen that chart, Ian. It's always red.
Yeah, I know. Roasted garlic berry. Tell me about it. It hasn't been helping. The color, that red color, has not been helpful at all.
420. Oh, that's not good.
No, you're right. It's not good because these scientists don't know what they're doing, and China has already proven that these people don't know how to contain a virus. Whatever their protocols and procedures are, they're doing it wrong. So, the fact that the world, as a world leader, the United States, NATO, the United Nations, whatever you want to call the leaders of the world, the fact that they haven't gotten together yet and said, hey man, let's just put a stop to this right now. If a virus comes out, we can deal with it on an as-needed basis. But there's no reason for us to be creating new ones or dragging old ones out of the permafrost now that we've already got, this whole thing going on right now. There's no need to make it worse. So let's make a law and say...
No name. Why are you not medicated?
So let's make a law, and because sometimes when I start a show, I like to do it with a clear head just to get the message off before I start smoking. So, let's make a law that says you can't drill core samples anymore. Because in those core samples, you're pulling viruses out of the ground that we don't need. I mean, I know research is important and all that, but, now is no longer the time to be virus harvesting. So I'm going to speak out against it. I want to be the first one on the internet to be the guy that was the guy that said, this is wrong, this shouldn't be happening, this gain of function needs to end. Barack Obama was right. You're not often going to hear me say those words. Barack Obama was right about ending gain of function research. What the hell did we go back to it for? What the hell did Anthony Fauci do whatever he did, and why did he do it? Oh, right, greed. He did it out of sheer greed and, power. He had the power, to whatever. Way to go. When are they gonna put him on charges, I'm wondering. So, let's go through this article a little bit. Scientists have revived a zombie virus that spent 48,500 years from in frozen permafrost. CNN. Yeah, CNN's making them look like heroes in this article. I'm going to read it just like the little cucks at CNN wrote this. Sounded like when they were writing it with their little fucking fingers up their asses. Warmer temperatures in the Arctic are thawing the region's permafrost, a frozen layer of soil beneath the ground, and potentially stirring viruses that, after lying dormant for tens of thousands of years, could endanger animal and human health. Yeah, you're digging way down into the permafrost to get to these viruses way before they would have melted and we would have seen them. Number one. Number two, what are the chances of a human being exposed to that virus that's out there in, Alaska on a iceberg somewhere? Or on the Arctic, or wherever you're going and getting these? Humans shouldn't even be there. Then we don't have to worry about it. You idiots.
Yanatorch. Yanatorch.
Hey, Privet Bratan. There's a problem with my dad. Give me a second. What is he doing?
No name. He went to go take a dump.
Yeah, so he's not having a good day today, sadly. Could endanger animal and human health. Yay! While a pandemic unleashed by a disease from the distant past sounds like the plot of a sci-fi
GLEEFULLY.
movie.
Anthony Fauci is retired now, so I'm sure we won't have to be concerned about this. GLEEFULLY. Psyche.
Yeah, hey, no name, I'm blocking you from my live stream. Go fuck yourself, dude. I dumped you. How about that? I dumped you. I went to go check on my father, you fucking cunt. I swear, if you were sitting near me right now, bro, you'd be in pain for years. All right, back to this. While a pandemic unleashed by a disease from a distant past sounds like the plot of a sci-fi movie, scientists warn that the risks, though low, are underappreciated. Chemical and radioactive waste that dates back to the Cold War, which has the potential to harm wildlife and disrupt ecosystems, may also be released during thaws. There's a lot going on with the permafrost that is of concern, and it really shows why it's super important that we keep as much of the permafrost frozen as possible. Oh yeah, let's make sure to turn the cooler down on the goddamn planet, so we can keep that permafrost frozen, you fucking idiot. Gee, this is a fucking science. It's really important that we keep that permafrost frozen. You know nothing of science. You're an idiot. Let me explain why. The permafrost is going to melt. Nobody's going to be able to stop it, all right? We've already broken the planet, okay? This moron is going down there and taking core samples of permafrost. He knows that. So why would he say something so fucking stupid? Like he doesn't understand what's going on with the climate, right? Oh yeah, we got to go ahead and we got to turn it back. We got to turn back the clock. We got to reverse this. Let's turn the ship around, says dumbass. Says Kimberly Miner, a climate scientist at the NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory at the California Institute of Technology in Pasadena, California. Permafrost covers a fifth of the northern hemisphere, having underpinned the Arctic tundra and boreal forests of Alaska, Canada, and Russia for millennia. It serves as a kind of time capsule, preserving, in addition to ancient viruses, the mummified remains of a number of extinct animals that scientists have been able to unearth and study in recent years, including two cave lion cubs and a woolly rhino. Big fucking whoop-de-goddamn-do. We're not going to be around here much longer to appreciate our history, you fucking fools. I don't think anybody is really grasping our situation. So funny. All these scientists, oh, look, we found something that we're going to study the bones of. And then we're going to be able to tell you how old it was and where it takes shits and things like that. The reason permafrost is a good storage medium isn't just because it's cold. It's an oxygen-free environment. Light doesn't penetrate it. But current day Arctic temperatures are warming up to 4 times faster than the rest of the planet, weakening the top layer of permafrost in the region. To better understand the risks posed by frozen viruses, here we go. Jean-Michel Clavier, an emeritus professor of medicine and genomics at the AIX Marseille University School of Medicine in Marseille, you ready? France, has tested Earth samples taken from Siberian permafrost to see whether any viral particles contained therein are still infectious. He's in search of what he describes as zombie viruses, and he has found some. Well, way to go, dude. You dug how many fucking feet down into the goddamn icy core, and now you've pulled these viruses out, and now you're fucking with them in a goddamn lab somewhere. Who the fuck are you? You fucking idiot. The virus hunter. Oh, yes, see? Look. He's a hero. CNN paints him to be a hero, everybody. He's the virus hunter. He's hunting viruses. Yeah, that's great. Go find us some fucking viruses and release them on the planet, you fucking moron. And, CNN applauding him the whole time because, lowest fucking ratings in 9 years. And they wonder why. Maybe it's because you glorify people that dig dangerous, deadly viruses out of goddamn the Arctic permafrost so that we can release them and put the whole goddamn planet at risk. I bet you guys are being so quiet because I'm just making so much sense. I'm killing it, aren't I? That's why you guys are being so quiet in the chat. Okay, cool. Clavier studies a particular type of virus he first discovered in 2003, known as giant viruses. They are much bigger than the typical variety and...
That's where Tarantino found Travolta for Pulp Fiction. Under the permafrost.
Dude, I was going to get all mad for you interrupting me, but that was a good joke.
Jeff Lund. In respecting you and letting you speak.
Thank you, Jeff. They are much bigger than the typical variety and visible under a regular light microscope rather than a more powerful electron microscope, which makes them a good model for this type of lab work. His efforts to detect viruses frozen in permafrost were partly inspired by a team of Russian scientists in 2012 revived a wildflower from a 30,000-year-old seed tissue. That's so important. That the fucking Russians revived a 30,000-year-old goddamn wildflower. Ooh! Can we do a fucking peanut next? Found in a squirrel's burrow. Since then, scientists have also successfully brought ancient microscopic animals back to life. Like fucking deadly viruses that are going to wipe out the entire planet. Because Barack Obama's laws obviously didn't stick. Some fucking moron must have got in there and undid everything that Barack Obama ever did. I wonder who that fucking cunt was. Oh, that's right. That was Donald Trump. Congratulations, you fucking cunts. Congratulations. Way to go. Donald Trump said, I'm going to get in there and undo everything that Barack Obama did. One of the things that Barack Obama did was, he said, gain of function, no more. We're going to stop that. No more gain of function research. It doesn't even make sense to me. What are you fucking doing? You're an idiot. Stop it, right? Donald Trump gets in there, I'm going to undo everything the black man did because he's black and I'm a fucking racist. So you're going to undo even the good things that he did, you fucking idiot? You almost died from COVID, fucking Trump, you idiot. You almost yeah. Did you guys hear about that? That motherfucker almost died. Yeah. They said it was touch and go there for a while. They didn't know what the fuck was going to happen to that fat fuck. Crazy, right? Woo! Crazy. Crazy. How this is all circular, isn't it?
Jeff Lund. When I tell people that humans are the dumbest species to ever inhabit this planet, this article proves me right.
Yeah, this guy, this moron, the fucking virus hunter, Anthony Fauci, all the demo cunts that support gain-of-function research, and all the people that are cheering technology today, all the Elon Muskovites and all the fucking Bill Gates fucking cocksmokers, all of them. All the little fucking
Billy
fanboys
Valentine.
out there.
Humans are pretty dumb, but my dog runs into trees.
In 2014, he managed to revive a virus he and his team isolated from the permafrost, making it infectious for the first time in 30,000 years. By inserting it into cultured cells for safety, he'd chosen to study a virus that could only target single-celled amoebas, not animals or humans. For safety, because he really knows what he's doing. He's a professional. He's the virus hunter, and he knows how to avoid, contracting a virus himself, and he would never contract a virus and then go out in public, and no one that works with him would ever contract the virus and spread it around by accident. That would never happen, or he'd never have a fire in his lab, or never have a break-in, or an earthquake while he's over there manufacturing deadly fucking viruses, gaining of functioning, right? He repeated the feat in 2015, isolating a different virus type that also targeted amoebas. Wow, really? Great. Okay, so it's going after amoebas. What's the next thing it's going to go after? What happens when it goes through amoebas and decides, hey man, I got Muppet mouth. I need to quench this thirst. What's going to happen?
I'm starting to think maybe a trip to Mars might be safer than staying on Earth.
Go ahead. And in his latest research published February 18th in the journal Viruses, Clavery, I guess is his name, and his team isolated several strains of ancient virus from multiple samples of permafrost taken from 7 different places across Siberia and showed they could each infect cultured amoeba cells. Hey, look, guys, we dug into the snow, we found a virus, and then we proved to the world that it's infectious and deadly. So here's a picture of it. Great. You know, all this for a fucking picture. You know, risk the whole goddamn planet. You know, some stupid old cunt motherfucker thinks that he's responsible enough to have this kind of power in his fucking hands. A virus that who knows what it can do. And he's over there in his lab fucking around, dicking around with it. Those latest strains represent 5 new families of viruses on top of the 2 he had revived previously. The oldest was almost 48,500 years old, based on radiocarbon dating of the soil, and came from a sample of Earth taken from an underground lake 16 meters below the surface. The youngest samples found in the stomach contents and coat of a woolly mammoth's remains were 27,000 years old. That amoeba-infecting viruses are still infectious after so long is indicative of a potentially bigger problem. Clavery said, yeah, you're the fucking problem, you cunt. You're the fucking problem. You and fucking Fauci. And all the goddamn democunts that fucking covered your shit up. Fuck all of you. I'm looking at you, Biden administration, and all your fucking supporters. Oh, didn't vote for you. He fears people regard his research as a scientific curiosity and don't perceive the prospect of ancient viruses coming back to life as a serious public health threat. Yeah, any of your employees feel that way, dipshit? Huh. I wonder who the fuck he interviewed and got that information from. His co-workers? He fears people regard his research. Huh, I wonder who he's talking to about his research. People he's researching with? Yeah, it's not a big serious health threat. We're not too worried about it. You know, we're not worried about it. Let us see your work. Let me see that virus. Let me see your virus. Wow, that's a really interesting virus you got there. Wow, let me see that virus. What that's from 50,000-year-old, 27,000-year-old virus? Wow, that's really cool. I'd love to be a fly on the wall there. We view these amoeba-infecting viruses as surrogates for all other possible viruses that might be in the permafrost. Clavery told CNN. Yeah, or maybe you just gain a function this one up and nobody can fucking tell because there's no raw log records of what you're fucking doing. Nobody knows what you're doing behind those fucking closed doors. You could be fucking lying to everybody. You know, I want to know where the oversight is for this fucking cunt. Where's the oversight? Who's watching this motherfucker? Who's checking his work? That's what I want to know. And whoever the motherfucking cunts are out there that thought it was a good idea to undo what Barack Obama did because he was black, I hope your stomachs rot from the inside out. Fuck you. We see the traces of many, many, many other viruses, he added, so we know they are there. Oh yeah, keep digging, douchebag, keep digging. You know, you'll find an airborne one, a fucking bird's gonna fly by, catch it, and spread it. Then what? You fucking idiot. You know, I'm just kind of curious, hey man, when you take these core samples out of the ground, do you fucking bother to plug the holes? So So you're exposing those viruses to us by digging these fucking holes. Do you plug the fucking holes? And what's to say that even the process of pulling that core sample isn't fucking releasing an airborne virus that's going to wipe all of us out? You fucking cunts. Leave well enough alone. I knew I was going to get angry. I'm out of control tonight. I'm sorry. I apologize for my language. I know it's bad. I apologize. I'm just... Man, after I come back from
Jeff Lund. I would be afraid to work on an unknown virus. You don't know what it might take to contain it in a lab. Billy Ballantyne. Question, is the virus smokable?
Everything is smokable. We see the traces of many, many, many other viruses he added, so we know they are there. We don't know for sure that they are still alive, but our reasoning is that if the amoeba viruses are still alive, there's no reason why the other viruses will not be still alive and capable of infecting their own hosts. Precedent for human infection. Chances of viral spillover. I'm so glad I didn't decide to read. This is way too much to read. Listen to this hypocrisy at the end.
Billy Ballantyne.
Look at this.
That's how I got the clap. Eskimos.
Look at this.
The Arctic is a lot like Tijuana.
The best course of action, Miner said, is to try and halt the thaw and the wider climate crisis and keep these hazards entombed in the permafrost for good. Then why the fuck are you pulling them out? You fucking cunt. God, I wish I had the ability. But I don't. And it's sad. And no one really does. No one has the ability to put an end to any of this shit. You know, Barack Obama tried. He was the fucking president of the United States. And they just ignored him. You know, because he's a black man. And, you know, black man can't rule us. Black man can't tell us what to do. You know? You fucking cunts. Wow. This guy's French. So he's in France, right? This guy that's doing this work, he's in France. How careful is France with their goddamn virus labs? How good are they? I mean, how many great French cars really are there? Think about it. How's their engineering over there? Doesn't seem that great. They know how to cook some fucking food. That's the extent of France. Ooh, the food. Yeah, how's the fucking technology? How's the science? How's their lab routines? How's their procedures and how well staffed are those facilities? How much oversight do they have? What kind of rules do they have to follow? You know, Barack Obama looked at this and said, no, man, you can't do this, right? He was right. I know all of you agree with me in the chat. I don't even have to ask you to fucking agree with me because I know every single human being that would hear my words would agree with me. Except for fucking Fauci. You know, and this fucking cunt from France that's going out there digging core samples up. And like I said, are you plugging the fucking holes? You know, it sounds silly, right? Think about it. You got a hole you've just opened up. It's venting out. Right? You just pulled a fucking deadly virus out of that fucking core sample. How many other fucking viruses are around the outside of that core sample that are going to come out now? What if a fucking snake crawls into one of those fucking holes and comes back out and fucking starts infecting rats? Or bats? You know, I'm assuming that core sample holes get plugged.
Billy Valentine. Bugatti is French, but that's it. All they got. I dated one French woman.
Oof.
One.
That was a mistake, bro. Don't do that again. Okay, here we go. Was she the bearded lady? I'm sorry, buddy. I take that back. Are core sample holes plugged? Wow. The very first search goes, I have never plugged any hole, says a researcher. Huh. There you go, guys. Wow. I wonder what's the best action that we can do for the welfare of trees after taking an increment core with the Pressler borer. If to plug or not the hole made with the borer. It is because we are taking samples from 4 radii of each tree in tropical areas. Okay, these are core samples from a tree. They don't plug those? All right. What about a core sample of permafrost? Or frost core reinstatement procedure. No. No. Soil samplings with unmatched durability. Plugging the core hole. This is fucking a tree again. They plug they say that you should plug the tree in the hole in a tree, of course, because, you know, mites are going to climb in there. Test holes should be covered each evening and plugged level. Huh. Logging test holes. Requirement. Detailed site investigation index. Preliminary site investigation. Methods, Chapter 2. Equipment. They're talking about people using explosives to do these fucking core samples, man. Are you kidding me? Dude, they're trying to access a thing, so they just take dynamite and blow away holes in rocks so they can get down to do a core sample, and they wonder if they're going to blow some virus, you know? You're not going to blow some virus up in the air? Test holes should be covered each evening and plugged level with the surface upon completion of exploration to prevent accidents. What about to prevent a leak of a virus that you may have uncovered? An open hole is a potential danger to humans and livestock. It could cause a broken leg or even more serious accidents. Test pits and trenches should be leveled also upon completion of site investigations. So, just because they say they recommend you're supposed to do it doesn't mean anybody's fucking doing it. Well, where's the oversight? You guys are probably thinking, dude, what are you worried about? What do you think, somebody's going to drill a fucking core and some virus is going to be released? Yeah. You know why? Because they're finding the viruses in the core samples that they're pulling out. He's already found 5 doing this shit. Did you... Oh, man. I'm fucking playing to 11 people here that aren't talking back to me, man. It's a bitch. 11 people, huh? All right. God, she's just watching that Reba McEntire show over and over again now. The comedy is just not that good. Not written very well. Okay, what else is going on here? Oh, I forgot to do my SEO. God bless America. Son of a gun.
Billy Valentine. Wait. Wouldn't same thing be happening in northern Canadian and Alaska gold mines? They blow ice up all year every year. And not even looking for STDs. Jeff Lund. This is freaking me out. Would you like to do a bong rip with me?
Yeah. Why aren't I seeing Billy Bong Thornton? Say something, other 10 people. Billy Bong Thornton, say something again, please, in the YouTube chat. I did not see you. Your chat didn't pop up, bro. Jeff Lund is respecting me and letting me speak. He just earned moderator on my channel for that statement. Billy Bong Thornton, will you please say something in the chat so I can just verify that we're working here? Or not. I guess he got disconnected. Billy Bong Thornton, are you there? I think I'm done yelling for the most part.
Billy Bong Thornton.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, testing.
Hey, yeah, your other chat didn't come through for some reason. Okay. Good, good.
Billy Bong Thornton. I think Google has it out for me.
I don't blame them, bro. I've seen some of the stuff that you post. Ardana. I've never heard of Ardana. That's weird. Why am I watching one called Ardana? Uniswap is down. Oh, fuck you, Uniswap. I hate you. I lost a friend over you.
Billy Bong Thornton.
That's weird,
I was
bro.
trying to text this morning too. 1 out of 20 went through, LOL.
Weird. So I told you guys I got a killer video for you guys. Long, nice, long, beautiful. I've got several videos actually, but we'll watch them in HD. Oh, there you go. All right. Dude, it used to be I would plug my phone in, it would immediately register on the computer. Now it doesn't do that. Oh, it's not plugged into the computer. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. So I have to plug it into the computer. Here we go. Or not. Or not. Oops, that's not plugged into the computer either. Okay, I need that little black cable. Oh, I don't know where it is though. Not that one. Not that one. Oh boy.
Marty's in the house.
Hey, Marty.
I'm watching from the rumbles.
Oh, here's the cable I need. Oh, good, you're on Rumble. Very good. Let's get to those videos. Okay, great. All right. Wow, I took a bunch of videos today. Today's the 8th? Holy shit, bro. Oh, these are images. Oh, okay, okay. Oh! My wood that the driftwood. Oh, here's a creek video, but my buddy walked up while I was filming this. Let me make sure the sound is on here. Why can't I hear this? Oh. That's why. Okay, so this is just a 15-second video just to show you what I was doing, and then there's a long video. But here, watch this 15-second video, and then we'll do 710. Hey, guys. Bill! Bill! That's a surprise. It's funny. I was just making a video about this little beach that I just made. Okay, that's that. And now I'm gonna hit fucking escape because, you know, fucking re-engineer cunt. Fucking re-engineers, dude. They think they know everything. Okay, this is playing off the phone. Okay, happy 710, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. I guess Cyber's not here yet, but cheers to everybody that's here in the chats. Marty, Billy, cheers, guys. Okay, so I was going to make a video earlier, but my friend Bill showed up right while I was making the video. So I'm going to make another one. These are today's steps that I put in. You can tell I'm all proud of myself. And I put a landing and a beach. I put a little beach here so Rogie can come down here and he can get water.
Cheers.
When I'm over here chilling at the waterfall on my little recliner area that I got going on right there, right? Those steps I put in a few days ago, and I put some blankets down on that. That's what it looks like without the blankets, if you're wondering. And then This is the new waterfall today. It's been reworked. I let all the water out and then I built it up again to clean out the creek. Keep it nice that way. Little secret tunnel there coming from nowhere. Water flows underground. I caught 3 crawfish today. I've become an expert. I'm sorry about the wind. It's probably blowing the microphones. Carcinogen
334.
What's up? Let me
Been years since I've watched you.
let me greet you properly here. Hello. Been years? How'd you find me again? I'm so glad that old viewers are making it back to the show. You know, that makes me so happy. I'm glad you found me. Hit subscribe and understand I got 6 channels that I broadcast to on YouTube, and 6 on Facebook, and go to naysgarden.com for all the links and everything.
Carcinogen 334. All the way back to when you were owing in the towel.
Bro, that's 13 years ago, man. That's the house I got evicted from for growing. All right, now I'm in Florida. This is my creek. This is what I was building today. I've become an expert crawfish trapper, and I catch them with my hands and then I let them go. It's kind of fun. They go backwards, so if you put your hand behind them, they kind of jettison right into your hand, just scoop up the dirt underneath them. But this is the beach, and these are the steps right here. See this? They're just made out of dirt, but I kind of just cut them in, and then I'll eventually I'll probably end up reinforcing these somehow. There's different ways I can do it. You can see I'm just kind of doing this with my feet for right now. Oh yeah, there's an earthworm. So this is a dead earthworm. This is probably from the groundwork I was doing. Well, it's still alive, but not for long. And I'll show you why. Because I'm going over here when I catch an earthworm and I throw it in the creek and I watch the fish eat it. Watch this. Check this out. Fatality. Boom. Like that. Gone in an instant. You're like piranha, man. Alright, so that's what I've been doing. It's fun. Look how pretty the creek looks from there, guys. And you can see I also cleaned out this whole area. This was, kind of messy and stuff, whatever, over the last year. It's gotten dirty, and then I made that really pretty. I'm building up the... I put a ledge in here, too. I did a lot, actually. I'm not giving myself enough credit. I put this really cool ledge, underwater ledge right here, for fish to get underneath and swim right there. Because that rock was already there, but I just... I cleared it out, and then in doing that, I built up this beach right here, which was not there. So Rogie, like I said, can get down there and drink water. And you can just walk right out there. It's really neat, man. You can just walk down the steps and just go right into the water. And you just, even if you're wearing jeans, you just kind of cuff your jeans up. And you can, here, let's do it. I'll show you. I got my jeans on right now. See this? Watch. I'm just going to kind of roll them up a little bit and give you an example here. The one hand cuff roll, guys. 1 second. Here we go. Okay. Check it out. I just kind of walk down these steps sideways until I get them solidified, right? But anyway, you can see how deep the water is right here. You can literally just stand right in it and let it run over your feet. And I got to tell you, it's one of the greatest feelings in the world, man. Let's back this out here so you can really see. Really get an appreciation for what's going on. And my jeans aren't even getting wet. Isn't that neat? So look at this. Here is a mussel. Here's another mussel right here. Actually, I'm just gonna, there's a mussel here. There's a mussel here, and they're actually pretty big. They're just barely sticking out like that. And there's a bunch of them in here. Look at this. Those are live mussels, man. They're all over the place underwater right here. It's really cool. And so like this ledge I put in is right there. And then from here, we can see the waterfall from here. It's gonna be cool. This is a different angle. It's all about the angle, folks. It's all about the angle. Pretty, right? And check this out. It's pretty from all the way down here, man. Look at that. I want to go to there. Every time I see that, bro, I just want to be right there. Beautiful, guys. This is my happy place. Here, let me just pause it for a second. Because it's just about over, because there's an airplane flying over, so I didn't want the noise to really ruin my video. But it's like
Billy Valentine. Oh man, I cut my foot on a mussel before. Got the webbing on my pinky toe.
Huh. The whole vibe down there, when I come down from the house, man, and I look at that water, and I'm just in that little area, it's, I mean, just, if you just take this back to right here, this is the best way to describe it. It's pretty from all the way down here, man. Well, basically, I'm perceiving in my mind as just look perfection. At that. Beautiful, guys. This is my happy place. And understand, for the last, you guys are gonna love this part. For the last, 38 years or so that we've lived in this house, that stretch of creek right there was, you couldn't even get near it. You couldn't touch it. It was full of mud. If you stepped in it, you would sink down 2 to 3 feet, because it was like quicksand, but it was just all pine needles and leaves and sticks and dead mussel shells and pieces of glass and all kinds of stuff. And I went in there and I cleared all that sand out, man, and got all the way down to the rock and got all the garbage out of there. And I made that whole stretch, which is about 50 feet probably, of creek, which was not even anything you would even look at, into a freaking, like a retreat that people would pay money to go, camp next to, It's just by cleaning the creek out a little bit. And nobody gives a fuck about it. Nobody. Nobody really that I show is too impressed with it. I don't get much of a response from too many people on my show, which is, just about everything I do on here goes without much response. But for me, that is everything. Having that
Jeff Lund,
clear, beautiful water.
You're an aquatic landscape architect.
Yeah, I thought about that today. That's so funny that you said that. It's like I could go
Carcinogen
to anybody's house that had a river and make it look gorgeous back there.
When I was last watching you, was when Cali was on.
Was on fire. Bro, that was 2017. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 6. That was 6 years ago, bro.
Did you lose the house?
No, it's still standing, bro. It's right there, man. My friend Mark lives in it. The house is there. We're good. We're very good, you. You and me, we're very good, you. Motherfucker has all of my guns, though. Except my Glock. All my guns, bro.
Carcinogen 334. Thank God.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice house. But this house is way nicer. So now I got two houses. And this is the house I really like better, though. If I could take this house and this creek and put it on that mountain and not have to pay state tax, it would be cool.
It's kind of crazy
But
how much I've watched you and never really talked to you much, LOL.
Carcinogen, you never talk to me? I'm pretty easy to talk to, aren't I? People find that out. You know, I had this guy, his name was Trendy motherfucking Ryan. He came up to me in a Walmart. He goes, Trendy Nay, Trendy has dabbers. I watch you all the time, bro. I was like, dude, can I pull my phone out and get this on film? He goes, yeah, dude, film it. Get your phone out, bro. And the rest is on film at Walmart. When, you know, this guy met me in public, and him and I became really, really good friends, man. He's a good guy, man. I introduced him to Pinoy Grower. I wonder if I've been shoveling a lot of concentrate on here. I wonder if I should stop or should I just go all out? I think I'm going all out, kids. I'm getting stupid and crazy. So, my cameras don't zoom in like they used to. This one will though. Here.
Carcinogen 334. Keep going.
Keep going. That's weird. That is so weird. Why is this doing this? Oh my goodness. Okay. I am so confused right now. Why did that do that? Dude, I didn't move the fucking camera.
Carcinogen 334. Yeah, I'm still stuck in North Dakota.
That's where Dino is from, I think. Look at all the concentrate sitting on that bowl. What? Oh boy. Here we go again. Turn it up. Turn it up. Bring the noise. Fucking re-engineer. Yeah, don't want a fucking a prompt to just come up on the screen when you move your mouse around, so you can fucking minimize the screen. You know, do you guys know Windows? You take your mouse, you roll it up onto a screen that's full screen, and a little X appears from the top of the screen. Well, some little fucking re-engineer cunt over there at Microsoft Windows 11 thought it would be a good idea to turn that shit off. Or whoever did this video, whatever this program is, this video, photo viewer, this one right here, this photo viewer thing. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Wait, man, wait. We can't do it like this. Hold on. Everything is wrong right now. Everything is wrong right now. Marty, except for Marty in the house, is on Rumble. That is a thing. Okay, look. I want everybody to just calm down right now. We're going to do a bong rip together. Don't worry about that $37,000. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Carcinogen 334.
Cheers.
What?
I know, I'm a little confusing right now. I'm being silly. I'm acting silly. God bless America. I was acting like the guy from Don't Look Up. Oh, that was a problem. She's watching that goddamn Reba show again, dude. Dude, how many fucking times? This is like the 5th time she's watched it. She's binge watching it. Hope she's okay, man. Kind of concerned right now. You guys, I'm so sorry to make you wait on this bong rip. I was just getting ready. Doing stuff. Got you 3 different angles. All right, cheers, guys. No law regarding cannabis. We're going to set this on fire
Billy
because
Bong
it's got
Thornton.
concentrate all over it.
Marathon week, ha ha ha.
My mom's going to start listening to fucking country.
Billy Bong Thornton.
And then I'll have to brush my own teeth.
Is that tasty, Nay?
Oh, yeah, highly tasty.
Billy Ballantyne. Kid voice comment, guess what? Our lights came back on. Nanny says Mommy went to work the corner, but Mommy says she got a child support check. But then Nanny said Mommy don't even know who my daddy is to get no child support check. But I asked Mommy and she said to mind my damn business. But hey, the lights are on, you guys.
Mommy went to work on the corner. Never badder than bad, cause the brother is madder than mad at the fact it's corrupt as a senator, soul on a roll, but you treat it like soap on a rope, cause the beats in their lines are so dope. Listen for lessons, I'm saying inside music that the critics are blasting for me. They'll never care for the brothers and sisters, mount, cause the country has up for the war. We got to demonstrate, come on now, they got to have to wait till we get it right. Radio stations, I question their blackness, they call themselves black, but we'll see if they'll play this. What?
Billy Bong Thornton. I have to start popping seeds that time of the year again. Too bad it's not recreational in Florida.
Turn it up.
Would be nice to see Nay out big plants again.
You call them demos, but we ride limos too.
Billy Bong Thornton. But some head politicians tell you what to do.
How does he rap that, bro? When you read those lyrics, you're like, how did you do that live in front of people, man? How did you remember all those lyrics? It's and the way that they're said and all that. It's just wow. It's crazy, man. I'm just reading through that Bring the Noise lyrics, bro. It's intense. Bass, how low can you go? Death Row, what a brother know. Once again, back is the incredible, the rhyme animal, the uncannibal, deep Public Enemy #1. 5-0 said freeze, and I got numb. Can I tell him that I never really had a gun, but it's a wax on the Terminator X spun. Now they got me in a cell, cause my records they sell, cause a brother like me said, well, Farrakhan's a prophet, and I think you ought to listen to what he can say to you. What you want to do is follow for now. Power to the people say. Make a miracle. Depump the lyrical. Back is black all in. We're gonna win. Check it out. Yeah, y'all. Here we go again. Turn it up. Bring the noise. That's freaking great. It goes so fast, bro. That song is like a machine gun. And it just rocks so hard, bro. Bring the Noise. Does everybody in the audience know that song by Public Enemy, Bring the Noise? Let me know in the audience if you don't know the song Bring the Noise by Public Enemy, the one that I was just rapping out. Let me know if you've never heard that before. In the audience. PE, yo, what? Flavor Flav in the house. You down with the PE? What's up?
Jeff Lund.
You've never heard that. You've never heard that song before. I'm gonna get you a link, and I want you to go listen to it right now, bro. It's Public Enemy, bro.
Back in effect with me, Westwood, living large. And it's time to bring the noise. A video produced and directed by Dominic Savage and Oscar Unison from the National Film School. The new kings of rap, Public Enemy.
These dirty drippers are still front on us. Show them that we can do this, cause we always do this.
Yeah, boy, bass. How low can you go? Death Row, what a brother know. Ah, dude, it's so badass. Bro, you have got to listen to this song. Listen to me now. Listen, Jeff. There's the link.
Billy Valentine.
Go listen to the song, bro.
Yep. I have Public Enemy on vinyl. But I hate Flav these days.
I try not to
He's
judge.
oblivious to the world around him. Mike Tyson bout knocked him out last week.
Wow. What? That's terrible, man. Nobody wants to get knocked out by Mike Tyson. Not even Joe Rogan wanted to deal with that shit. And Joe Rogan is a fighter that likes to fight people. And even he was like, dude, Mike Tyson was too pumped up, bro. I was sitting too close to him, man. I can't ever do that again. I made a mistake. This table has to be bigger. Oh.
Billy Valentine. Yep, Mike Tyson was on his podcast and Flav said, remember when you bit Holyfield? Mick just took him for an idiot the rest of the show.
Huh. Remember when you bit Holyfield? What a dumb thing to say. This is what I would have said. Yo, Mike, I remember when you bit Holyfield, and I want you to know something. I saw him fucking headbutting you repeatedly, and I would have done the same fucking thing that you did, bro. I commend you on that. I only wish you hadn't taken his fucking nose off, too. That's what I'd say to Mike Tyson. Fuck Holyfield. He's a fucking cheater. He couldn't beat Tyson fair and square. He had to fucking headbutt him, bro. Repeatedly.
Carcinogen 334.
How dare you?
I'll be back, brother.
You come back. I go 3 times a day, sometimes twice. I've cut it down now to twice a day. I'm cutting it down to twice a day. I've got this whole creek thing going on now, and all I want to do, I don't care if it's day or night. I'll go out there at 3 in the morning. I don't give a fuck. I got lights. There's no mosquitoes or fucking anything, dude. I got bug spray if I need it. Plus triage oil, bro, for life. I got triage oil for life. So you'll notice this is a bottomless jar. It's a mosquito repellent too. But you know, certain times of the night they're not out. I got lights. I can see them if they're landing on me. It's so comfortable. You listen to the waterfall. Last night.
Whoop whoop, turn it up, bring the noise, LOL.
Oh. Last night this little dude came up and sat with me. It was unbelievable. I'm going to tell you the story. So I'm sitting there, and I have my blankets down, right? And I had put down, I think it was 2 blankets. No, I had put down 5 freaking blankets. It was nice, bro. And I had just sat down and I looked at my feet and I see this. Oh, wait. Is he back here? It's having a hard time loading these. Oh, it's a video. No. My bad. Huh. My bad. That was weird. Wow, this is not working. I can't go to the right or the left. Huh. It's all just frozen up on me.
Jeff Lund.
Huh. Windows 11 just sucks
I
my day.
remembered Flavor Flav when I
having a
saw him
problem
in that
opening up.
video.
I got to write this down. Having a problem, you know, fucking frequent crashes. 20. For moving mouse across screens. 21. Fucking, what is that not responding? Oh, because you got to unlock the phone, dude. It's reading off the phone, right? So I have to unlock my phone. Unreal. All right, and now, right? Is that why you stopped working?
It's Jeffricus.
Not responding.
WHHH haven't seen ya since the haircut. Looking good, Nate.
Hey, Jeffro, cuz, what's up, son? Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. That's very nice of you to say that to me. My whole computer's fucking not working right now. Everything is freaking out. This thing's got so many processors. The folder's empty. View by date. That's details, right? Modified date. There we go. Okay. Now, for some reason, oh, this was yesterday. Why am I looking at today's photos? That's why I couldn't find the little fucker. Okay, hold on. file can't be opened because the device is in use. What do you mean the fucking device is in use? Oh, the camera's on. Is that what you're saying? Dude, turn the fucking camera off, you fucking cunts. Why is that such a problem for you? This file cannot be opened because the device is in use. Same fucking... Oh, God. I guess I won't be able to copy them either if I can't open them. Oh, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Okay. Once again, view, details, modified date. Okay, go to the last one. Thank you. Okay, pictures of the moon are pretty amazing from my camera. Yeah, these are beautiful photographs. Look at that one, bro. Even though it's not a full shot. Look at that. Oops, missed that one, I guess. That's a badass shot. That's nice and clear. Dude, look at the definition. Look at the definition. Bro, look at that. That is a nice shot of the moon, bro. Standing on my street with my freaking holding my phone in my hands, I got that shot. Look at that freaking that circle on top, bro. That big giant circle on top. That is amazingly clear. So this was my night last night. I was taking pictures like this. Wow, look at the definition of all those strikes all over the moon, guys. All those meteor strikes. Oops. I was not too proud of that shot. That's a blurry shot. Okay, another black shot here. There's the dude. That dude right there, man. That little dude right there. He just came up out of nowhere. Now you can see this is so cool. The freaking mat, the blanket that's laying right there. I'm sitting there. I got my lights turned on, and I guess he was attracted to the lights. I thought maybe he's going to go sit by the light and try to catch some moths or something, but he didn't. You want to know what he did? He took like 3 hops towards me, bro. He came towards me, and then he crawled up underneath that freaking green blanket, I swear. And that's where he stayed. He just was bedding down, bro. I guess he already had a fill. He probably went down and ate something. He was all good. He was like, I'm just going to go to sleep now, son. He was just chilling, bro. He's like, I'm just chilling, bro. Chilling. Chilling. Leopard frog, right? Spotted leopard frog, I think it's called. Spotted leopard frog. Look at his eyes. Now, watch what his eyes do. Boom! What? Look at that picture, guys. Is that crazy? Here, let me rotate that for you. That is so weird, man. That won't go any bigger than that. I bet if I crop it down. Oh, right. Not that. It would be left and right. Now try it. Wow. How badass is that dude, guys? With those eyes glowing like that. It looks like they got photoshopped, but it's just the light. I think I turned the light on on the video camera. It was, or no, I've turned the flash on my camera, and I think I have a video where I don't know. Anyway, it's badass. Check him out, bruh.
Billy Bong Thornton.
So cool, bro.
Looks like a damn demon. Jeff Lund. The frog was saying to you, hey, I don't mind you hanging out in my ass, but you're gonna have to share the cannabis with me, bro. Billy Bong Thornton. The hell is that, some kinda poison dart frog?
Dude just wanted to chill, bro. And you know, I was like, this is the. Let me tell you something. Leopard frogs. They, as soon as everybody knows this, you all know this. The fish, all of you guys, you walk up on them, boom, they right in the water. You never see them, bro. If you're lucky, you'll see them fucking swimming away underwater. Pump, pump, pump. Right? You guys know what's up. Bro, this one just walked right up to me, man. It's just the nature of that animal. I'm telling you, I've seen 1,000 leopard frogs, and almost every single one has jumped away from me and gone right into the water. You don't get to really see them too often. You know, it was what I would say an honor, you know, basically. So this is my the wood, man, from my creek, some more wood that was just in my room, and I'd taken down some artwork in the room that I didn't want, and I had these nails sticking out of the wall, and I just put these right on the nails, man. They just hung right on there. So beautiful, huh? Creek wood. I thought that was cool, man. I thought it was cool, man. Creek wood. This is a different, with the flash on, so you can really see the definition inside. That piece on the left is really nice and textured, you know. Bro, I got another piece of wood. I got today. It's beautiful, bro. I'll go grab it. It's just sitting on the table over there. I'll show you. This right here, this part is awesome.
Little secret tunnel there coming from nowhere. Water flows underground. I caught 3 crawfish today. I've become an
We'll just turn that volume off. Just enjoy the view. I'm eating some grapes. I'm sorry, guys. If this is not exciting for you,
Billy Bong Thornton. Fresh water.
but you know what's awesome is on this show for years I've always told you this is all I ever wanted to do. And I never really looked at my mom's house as a place where I'd have like a creek that I could like see fish and stuff, you know? Watch how fast this worm gets eaten, man. It sinks in the water like 2 inches, and this bluegill comes up and goes whap. 1, 2, boom, gone. Where's my mouse at?
Billy Bong Thornton. Can you kayak the creek?
Yes. You can kayak a bathtub. But there's 2 pipes down by the road. You might have to get out and go around the road. I'd like to take a glass bottom boat down it, you know, a clear bottom boat, not glass, but you know, clear plastic boat. Fucking dude, that'd be so badass.
Billy Ballantyne. I would build concrete pools at top of the bank, drop pumps in the river and pump water up to the pools that overflow back in the river. And those submersible lights I mentioned too.
Huh. I love that part. I love getting in that water like that, man. It used to be frightening, and you're taking your goddamn life in your hands
Billy
by doing that.
Ballantyne.
Now anybody can just go walk
Like
right
phantom
there
waterfalls.
without getting hurt, you know? Yeah, like phantom waterfalls. Yeah, bro, that would be really cool.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420. Yo son doing laundry PSHH Unreal rip a fat one for me potato chip.
Potato chip. Okay, Professor. I had these grapes, man. They were so goddamn good. We had Chinese for dinner. His name was Sue Kim. We're cannibals. No, his name was Kim Sue. My bad. That was last week. Boom! Come on. Oh, I'm here all night, folks. Make sure you tip your waitresses and your bartender. We only got one tonight, so be patient with them. What's going on back here? Look at this. Look at this. Who's this guy? Psst. Who's this guy think he is right here? Who's this guy? Oh, this guy thinks he is right here. I put this on loop so we just watch it over and over again, because I can never get enough of it. And I apologize to all of you for me wanting to watch this video over and over again. But at least I have the sound off. But I'm so proud of the work that I did. Like, I went to California and learned how to do this shit. And now I go there and just fucking start landscaping and terracing, putting in steps, making a waterfall. Well, I got news for you about the waterfall thing. I'm finding rocks buried in the sand that I put there 35 years ago when I was a kid. So I've been building dams in that motherfucker for years. There was water underground. See, this has a broken string on it, so I can't play it. So all I can do with one string is this. You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may say to yourself, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, letting the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, letting the water hold me. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, did you guys see the video where I put it up? It says, hey, hi. It goes, hi. We're a company that drug tests our own employees because we don't trust them, and you shouldn't trust them either. In fact, why are you even doing business with us? In fact, you shouldn't even be doing business with us. In fact, you probably shouldn't even be doing business with us. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Chola Tetro.
Go by. Hey,
Hi, Nate.
Tula. How are you? Look at all the work I did, Tula. Look at the work I did. Look at what I did. Do you like that creek, Tula? Look what I did. Look what I built. Letting the days go by, letting the water hold me down, letting the days
Chola
go by,
Tetro.
letting the water
Cute.
hold me down. I put those steps in. I built those steps right there in that little beach with those little black rocks. Those black rocks are actually compressed mud rocks, but they'll stay just like that. They'll stay like rock. It's really cool. The rock that you're looking at right there in the far left is underwater. That's the same mud rock. That's that stuff. One of the sun, one of the moon. And there is water at the bottom of the ocean. At the bottom of the ocean, there's water at the bottom of the ocean. Does he say that? toes in the water. There's eels in that creek, otters, bear go through it, deer, raccoons feed out of it. There's mussels in there. There's crawfish. There's waterfowl come. These blue herons come in there and they fish it. There's minnows, bluegill, catfish. I just saw a catfish yesterday or 2 days ago. There's these things. I think they're grass shrimp. They're crazy. They're very strong swimmers. They're like it's like a water bug. Whatever this thing was, it was swimming underwater, no problem, and it could just, it went right through it. I was like, what the hell? It's like, it had a forked tail. And it had 4 big legs. Like, I thought it was a crawfish. I'm like, crawfish don't move like that. And it was skinny, like a water bug. And I was like, I didn't know what I was looking at, man. It had like a little forked fishtail on it. So, figure that one out. What the heck was that? I'm like, that's not a crawfish. A baby crawfish looks like a tiny little crawfish. I saw one. Saw a little tiny baby crawfish. It's got little tiny pinchers on. It's a little tiny thing. It's cute. It was right near a big one too. They were just chilling. So I built up.
Tula Tetro. Weird water critters.
I built up all of that sand at the base of those rocks. That all came from that deep area where my hand is blocking. I got all that dirt. I kicked it up with my feet, and I made that little underwater so Rogi can walk out there and drink water. It's a little different than that now. It's a little bit different. It's flowing a little different. Why does that never get old for me, man? There's something, I think there's something wrong with me. I must be on the spectrum, bro. I think I'm on the spectrum. I'm weird. I just sit there and stare at the water, bro. Is there something wrong with me? Is that like a mental thing? I'm a grown man, and this is what I want to do with my time. I think about that sometimes when I'm down there. I'm like down there working, and I'm like, man, I couldn't be happier right now. And then I'm like, why don't I ever see anybody else doing shit like this? There's something wrong. There's something wrong.
Billy Valentine. Hey, also, why not plant some shade-loving tropical plants down there? Load it up.
I thought about that too, man. Some pretty flowers. Like the whole bank, because there's already gorgeous purple flowers across the bank. Bro, if in this video, I bet you will be able to see one of those purple flowers. Because I didn't even think about it. But they're everywhere. They're gorgeous.
You're minding your own business and enjoying your water garden.
Yeah, and I'm feeding worms to fucking fish because I'm demented. I'm psychotic. Watch. This is how demented I am, Tula. I take this earthworm and I throw it in there, and a bluegill comes up and just goes boom as soon as it goes in the water. Watch this. It's amazing and awesome. Look, boom, it's in the water. Boom, gone. Eaten that fast.
Billy Valentine. Azaleas, hydrangeas,
they're right behind
hibiscus, all that.
The azaleas are right behind me. Here, wait, there's got to be a purple flower right there. On the left, there's got to be a purple flower. I don't see a single one. There is just a little further down. Oh, boy, come on. Show me a single purple flower, bro. They're all on the left. We don't have any on our side, but it's what's cool is we can see them, and our neighbors the flowers on their side, they can't see the purple flowers. They can't see them because they've completely not done anything to their side of the creek. It's all wild on that side, and I barely touch it. I just kind of clean it up a little bit with sticks.
Jamie Reeder. Nay.
Jamie Reeder, what's up, Jamie Reeder? Jamie Reeder's here. Jamie Reeder, everybody.
Billy
Jamie.
Valentine. You could even just clone those Aplina sage and put them all down the bank.
What's going on, Jamie? I want to see a purple flower. Bro, you saw that flower, Billy. You said it was a ginger. What kind of a ginger was it? An Elgato ginger or something? You said it had a special kind of a ginger name. I think that's my camera's an Elgato. El Dorado. D'Addario.
Billy Valentine.
Alpina.
Alpina.
Alpina. Alpina ginger. Like Alpine. Like Alpine. Alpina.
Billy Valentine. Alpinus.
Bro, look at how awesome my feet look like they feel with that water running over them. How
Billy
awesome my
Valentine.
toes feel at that moment.
Al's penis.
Al's penis. Muscles. Look, muscles. Those are all muscles right there. Big muscles, too. Like, if you wanted to cook a mussel, like in a wine sauce, bro, I could have giant mussels for that meal, ready to go. I don't know if you can eat.
Good mental health.
I don't know if you can eat Florida mussels, though. I don't know if those are edibles. Edibles. The mussels that we get from the Italian restaurant, I think they're from another state. I don't think they're from Florida. The water looks golden, shining. It's so clear, man. I love how clear it is. It could be more clear. We'll give it some more time with this one. What is it? Oops, I just dropped a screw. There it is. I found this rusty screw today while I was out in the yard. I'm gonna break my rusty screw out of my pocket.
Billy Valentine.
Bow, bow.
Sure you can. Roast those sandwiches up with tomato and lemon. Are you crazy? They are good fish, man.
Really? It's almost weird, man. It's like they're kind of smart almost. When I was down there and I made the beach area, there were a bunch of them that were on that beach area, and they were submerged underwater, right? And they were fine. I went down to the dam, and I built it up a little higher, and when I did that, about 2 inches, it restricted the water flow coming down. So that high beach area, it became completely protruding above the water level, right? So there was like 6 feet off the little shoreline there.
Thunder Diesel.
Where there was, hey bro,
Evening.
where there was no water flowing over that area. And you know what those mussels did?
Thunder Diesel. Evening.
All of them. There had to be 15 or 20 of them. All of them. All different sizes. And some were clams too. Or something. I think they were clams. They're tiny little clams. They came up, bro, and they just protruded out of the sand just a little bit, and they squirted water like a little squirt gun, and I could see them, and when I saw them, I grabbed them and threw them in the... Each one of them did that. And I was like, oh, here's another one. I was like, squirt. I was like, up. Other one was like, squirt, up. It's like, look at me, look at me. They shot like a little thing of water out. It was almost like, help, help. That they were hoping like a raccoon was going to see them and grab them and then accidentally drop them back in the water. You know? I don't know. This is my favorite part of the video. I like watching that worm get ate by that bluegill. Plunk, two, boom. I mean, it's literally in the water for 1 second, and that fish eats it. Boom. Boom. Man, we did a 3-hour show earlier today, and right now we're going on 2 hours. That's some content, baby.
Chola Tetro. I would love to play in a creek every day.
Where have you been all my life, Tula? I like making little things like that, making it pretty, but I want to make it nice, man. I want to make it really nice. I'm gonna get some boards and put them in front of those steps and drive some rebar down in the ground to hold the boards in place. And there's gonna be really nice freaking stairs like that. They're gonna be like that. I'm gonna take some white gravel and put that over the top and finish it, man. And they're gonna be it's gonna be so pretty. I don't think it should be, it's not gonna be, it's gonna be like the kind of gravel that's not rough. It's gonna be like smooth, so you can walk on it. Little rounded rocks. It's gonna be up in the steps, and that little beach area with those rocks right there too. I was thinking that would be cool too, to cover that area. We get giant turtles that come through there. Bowfin. They're called bowfin. They look like a giant 8 or a 10-pound catfish, but they're not catfish. They're bowfin. They're also known as mudfish, and they have one giant sail that goes down their whole back. And they look kind of like a prehistoric animal. They're amazing, and they come through that creek. 2 at a time. I got a video of them. It's amazing. And they're friendly. Like if you're in there and they come by, they just check you out. They'll be like, whoa, and then they'll swim off. And the moonlight on that creek, man. It was amazing last night. I was down there till like 10 o'clock, probably. My mom's like, what's going on out there? I'm like, it's beautiful outside, Mom. She went out this morning. She's like, it's so nice outside. I'm like, I know. It's really nice. I'm going to go out there and put my blankets down. They're all perfectly folded up, so all I have to do is lay it there and just go boom, and that whole thing will be covered with this nice thick soft padding, man. And I need to put that nice white rock right there too, on the left there, on those steps there too. That'd be nice, man. But I want it to be comfortable, you know. I want you to be able to sit on it and not be like painful. So that's a big consideration. I was like, I'd like to just let grass grow over it, but that's going to take a long time. But I could seed it with grass and let the grass grow in, but I could just let the St. Augustine grow over it. And then you have nice grass there.
Chola Tetro. Imagine a guest room right there watching the creek from your bed.
Tula, my bedroom window is right there on the other side of the driveway from that. It literally overlooks that. Got a big freaking window. And I was there last night. I was looking out down there and I was like, this is cool because I've got it all lit up. I've got these lights from my Jeep, and I take they're battery powered lights, they're LEDs, and they're bright as hell. And I take them and I put them down there, and they light up the whole freaking dam and the waterfall. The whole area, it's all lit up. And so I'm there, you know, and I'm just laying there, and it's comfortable. And tonight, I'm gonna bring a couple pillows down there tonight to make it it's gonna be really nice and comfortable. I was like, man, I just want to, because I was putting my head up on the next step, which was fine. But I was like, it'd be really nice if I had a couple of cushions here. But I love the crawfish, and there's plenty of crawfish in there. And because they're little mini lobsters, and they're active. You know, if I put some food in there, forget about it, bro. You would see catfish and crawfish everywhere. And I don't ever do that. I never put food in there. What happens is the raccoons come at night. They dig up some of those mussels. They crack them open, they eat them, they throw the shells with a little bit of mussel stuff still on them back in the water, and it drives all the wildlife in there crazy. Because everything that's downstream knows, you know, that there's mussels that are cracked open. And they all come up. They get in the sides, and, you know, you'll see them at night, you'll see them coming out and attacking whatever's down there. Catfish are fast. They're one of the fastest things you see in there. And I got really lucky with this one because it was like 5-6 inch catfish. It was a nice size for that little creek. And it came up and it got kind of confused. It was like right there in front of me, just zigzagging around. I was like, I don't know where to go. Am I going to go over here? Am I going to go over there? I don't know. I'm going to go right here. No, I'm going to go, and then it went, boop, it went into the side against the bank, and all of this silt came out like a little cloud, like an octopus. It went poof in the water and went down with the creek. So my whole intention was to get this thing dug down to the rock.
Billy Valentine.
So even when...
Now I want a mussel. Dutch oven layered like lasagna, lemons, tomatoes, basil, mussels. Repeat till the is full and on medium heat on open fire for 30 minutes. That's pure Florida in your mouth.
Wow. I wonder how they cook the mussels in the restaurants. It's in a frying pan? That freaking sauce, bro. They have that goddamn wine sauce. It is so good. there's two different restaurants here that serve mussels. One of them's better than the other one, for sure. One of them, the mussels are better. Go figure. They taste different. Now, the nice thing about getting all that crap off those pine needles, man, it cuts down on the bugs, bro, in that area, which makes it so much more comfortable when you're hanging out. See the way that grass is right there? My lawn guys have been letting this grow. Right here, this is great. I was thinking I could just let this grow all the way down, because St. Augustine grass loves sand. And if I let this just cover these, I was thinking, how cool would that be, man? You know?
Billy Ballantyne. It's easy, bud. You pluck them from the river, wash them in cold water in the sink, and cook in steam. When the shells open, they are ready.
God, you've eaten them before, huh? I have a lifetime supply of mussels in that creek. I would like to learn how to, increase their numbers. I wonder if there's a way, if there's a way to encourage their growth. I wonder what, because, as many mussels as I have in there, they must put out so many eggs. I wonder how many eggs a single freshwater mussel produces. Like 1 million eggs or some shit. Little minnows eat a whole bunch of them, but the ones that live, it's just a numbers game. I found the cool. Let me show you the stick. Check out this stick that I found today in the creek, man. I found so many, but this is just the one I found today, Look what the chair's done to the wall right here. Hang that right there. It's still wet. This thing has to dry still. But I've got so many gorgeous pieces of wood like this. I save them, bro. And I put them out in the sun and I dry them. And then I store them. I've got them in a couple of drawers. I got one drawer outside. I got one drawer inside. I got them up as artwork. I've got them sitting on cabinets and up. My mom doesn't like them. I've got a whole bunch of them outside the house on the windowsills and shit. My mom made me take them all down. So I put them all inside the flower beds. They're still there. But
Chola Tetro.
I want to put them in the window.
Can you make me a triple drone flute?
Yes, I can make you anything you want. There's these windowsills up here. They're up high. They're at like 7 feet. And I take these things and I put them up in those windowsills, and they look so nice and so cool. My mother's like, she didn't like them. I was like, all right. I took it all down. I had my glass. I had glass bottles that I found in the creek. I got those up there, and she didn't like it. So I took all that shit down, man. But I'm saving all of it. I'm not getting rid of any of it, you know. I love it so much. This is a symbol. You know, this is a symbol of what I love. You know, this shows over time what happens to a piece of wood, and it doesn't.
Chola Tetro. When you get the house and they move, you can.
This is not necessarily that old. I don't know how long it takes for freshwater sand pellets to do this over time. I would assume, you know, a few years. Certain pieces, harder pieces of wood might take longer. This isn't necessarily hardwood. This could be a piece of pine right here. And this might only be, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how long this would take in freshwater for a honed piece of driftwood. I bet you somebody would know the answer to that question. You know, little pieces of sand are hitting this, little tiny pieces of sand, but that's it. And it looks like somebody took sandpaper and sanded each one of these pieces down. It looks like someone did it with sandpaper. If you did it with sandpaper, you know, from this was a log, right? This was probably a round log. This probably, yeah, it probably took fucking 10 years for something like this to form, I would think. Maybe more. These could be really old. Billy, what do you think, bro? How old do you think these are? Are you researching that?
Chola Tetro. Please make me a flute, it's perfect.
Triple drone flute. What is a triple drone flute
Billy
exactly?
Valentine. 5 million years.
This is 5 million years old, folks, according to Billy. Oh, God bless America. Luckily, I didn't hurt it too much. Cool. Oh, see, that's
Chola
the thing
Tetro.
is I treat these.
Look on YouTube.
I treat these with the utmost. A triple drone flute, okay. God, it's so pretty, man.
No, for real. Depending on the wood. It could be a week or a few years.
I can't imagine it being a week, bro. Sand doing that to a piece of wood in a week. When you look at the amount of carving that's happened in this, I mean, you have to imagine the sand carved a frickin', it looks like it carved a V in it. You know, it was probably sitting like this and the water was just running along it, and just eventually it just, how long would that have taken? Little tiny granules of sand, and not a lot of things disturbing that sand to make it move. There's not like a huge sand content in the water. So is that from this
Billy
moving...
Valentine. If it's pine, for instance,
This
milk
is from
can
it
sand
moving
it.
in the sand. That's what it is. It's from it being under the sand. That's got to be how this grinds down like this. Then it could be quick. Milk can sand it. So yeah, if this was under sand, like even if it was 1 inch or 2 inches covered with sand, it's constantly grinding. The water's moving it. Huh. I don't know, bro. Like I said, I got so many of these, and there's so many of them, and they're so gorgeous in each of their own ways. They're all gorgeous. Every single thing that I've dried out and taken out, bro, it's like there's a whole bunch of sticks down there, down by the creek. They get thrown up into the woods and stuff that I pull out of the water, you know? But the ones that I see that are like, and I've got little ones, like they'd make like little necklaces and amulets and beautiful little pieces, and you could make all kinds of, you know, you could sand them down even more, but you know, you could just drill a hole through them and or just hang them or display them or whatever, but they're small and they're cool looking. They're all down there too. I got a whole bunch of small ones, pieces that are smaller than this piece right here. This little piece right here, pieces that are smaller than this that are all got kinds of patterns and honed down and little holes and all kinds of cool shit, bro. I can feel the moisture in this. I can feel it. It's still wet, you know. Boy, when it's dry, it's going to be beautiful. It's all this, there's a lot of dark and staining. All that's going to go away. This is going to look like it's been bleached when it dries. It gets almost like it looks like they've been bleached. That's going to sit there right there. I want to go get them now and show them all to you, man. I want to go grab all my driftwood. I got so much. Like I said, I got a whole drawer.
Chola Tetro.
It's just full of them.
I have wooden amulet necklaces. It holds the energy of nature. I love them, and it holds the smell of pine.
Nice. Nice.
Chola Tetro. Grab them.
Grab them? All right. I will.
Chola Tetro. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to kind of hold this diagonally to get it in here. So, here. These aren't even the nicest ones. These are just the ones that I've left outside, actually. Kind of discarded. But this is what I'm talking about, stuff like this. You know, for some people, this might look like a piece of pine bark that you see on the floor, on the ground, you know, with a bunch of other pieces of pine bark. But, oh, it could be pine bark, you know. But this piece of wood right here has been honed down with that sand. And, you know, you can display it. Look at this. Carve a face gorgeous.
I got a stick down there. I called it the Jesus stick. It's got like the face of Jesus on it. It's freaking crazy. Here. I'll have to get, but it's down by the creek. I have to go get it. This one is super lightweight. This one's badass. Look at this one. Now look at this side. It just depends on what you want. What do you want? This thing offers you. Look at this. What's that? What are you even looking at there? What do you see in that? I don't know. Look at the face right in the middle, bro. You see the face with the two horns coming off the back? What is that, bro? There's a dude. Do you guys see that dude? You hold it back here. That is so weird, bro. I always see shit like that, man. Okay, this one's badass. Look at that. It's like so many of these look like things, you know? It's like you think you see something in it. That's a pretty cool one, dude. Put that. We're just gonna set that one right there. We're just gonna do some. We're looking at some creek wood, man. We're just gonna inspect some creek wood, man. That's pretty. It's got that rough bottom, and then it's all honed right there. You know, it's like a half finished piece. Look at that. It's bark. That's covered with, it looks like bark, but it's not. That is, I don't know what that is, actually. We're just gonna set that one right there. Ooh, this one's cool. Dude. That one's got an eye in it. He's tweaking the O. He's tweaking the O. Look at this one. Looks like a pig fetus.
Chola
Today
Tetro.
in science we dissected a
And
pig.
look at this.
Today in science we dissected a pig. It looked like that. Okay. I love ones like these because you can use this as a base for something else, you know? You put that on the bottom like that, you know, and then you got your little piece that you want to display, like this piece, say it's something else, and you put that one like on there. Like it's
Billy Ballantyne.
like it's a little display.
Why not try your hand at bonsai if you're bored? You are, good. You are good.
You grow good. You good, you. And some of these like look like items or whatever. Like this looks like a giant pen. That you like write with. I thought this one because look at the slats in it, man. That's a crazy one, huh? look at this one. It's got like a face on it. It's got a little face on there. Like a skull. That's pretty cool. Oh, here's a small one, man. Here's a real small, and I've got small ones like this, all honed down. This almost looks like a hand. That's cool. This is a piece of bark. Just a piece of bark, big piece of pine bark. It probably wasn't in the creek for very long at all. It didn't get honed down a lot. And the rest of these are kind of lame, but I've got much better. All the good ones are in the house. I thought this was cool because it kind of looked like a deer antler. We have a lot of deer around here, so I thought that was kind of themey with what we got going on around here. Kind of going with what we got going on around here.
Chola Tetro. Harley, don't do it.
No, Mom, the other guy.
Johnny Cash is the bad guy on this show.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash on Columbo, the bad guy. That's funny. Johnny Cash on Columbo. Why is there beach sand all over here? How did that happen? Could never figure that out. Harley, don't do it. Why not try here? Oh, yeah, okay. So, what else? What else? U.S. officials now blame Ukraine for Nord Stream. Where's Cyber at? Cyber, either. I guess he's still gone. That's too bad because I think, you know, this is that article that him and I were talking about earlier today, man. Now Jimmy Dore's talking about it. We covered it first here on this show. So Germany was investigating, and 3 other countries were investigating the Nord Stream 2. And what was funny was, guess which country isn't investigating the Nord Stream 2 pipeline? America. They don't care. You know why? Because they did it. That's why they're not investigating it. Hilarious, right? It's weird how that works. Isn't it kind of funny and weird? I think they got some Johnny Cash music playing there. Funny. Johnny Cash. What else, guys? We've been live for 2.5 hours. Anything else? That's 5 hours of content today, man. I put out more content than any other podcaster. Check it. Nothing? Alright. I love you guys. You take care. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Hashtag keep it open, and I don't know what happened to my audience. I guess you guys disappeared on me. But, you guys know I love you, and I will see you. I'm gonna go do stuff.
Chola Tetro.
Are you driving?
Driving.
Will you drive carefully, and don't text and drive? I'll get off here so you're not distracted. You focus on your driving, Tula. Alright, you guys take care. Love y'all.